Okay, now we're heading to Erba. Or, yeah, we're heading to Erba, right? Yeah, Erba. Alright, 200 AF Erba.
Time and memory.
Alrighty. How many Graviton floors do we have? I just want to make sure. Alright, we got 4 of 7. I can't even see the damn thing. Hold on. There we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. And then there's these other 2. Which this one's apparently in Sunleth. And this one's apparently in that place. Now you can get all of these. I do recommend getting all of them, so we're just gonna go ahead and get them all. We only need 5, but I guess I'll go ahead and get the rest of them. It'll help out on some CP, you know. Alright, now let's go ahead and go back up here and go get a Chocobo. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't need to fight right now. I just want to enjoy the music. Oh, hello. Hold on, Mog. Hold on. With your belly aching. Ah, whatever. We've obtained 1 gil. Alright, so we need to run over to the side here and then jump on top of these houses. Because you can see it right there. It's right there. There we go. Dismount.
Come on, Mom.
Alright, now we have that one. Now we need to head to Sunleth. Ooh, there's a problem. I forgot how to get there. That's okay, actually. We'll just go ahead and skip this one for now. And actually, we're going to go ahead and go for Graviton Core Eta. Or Zeta, not Eta. Because technically, we have all 5 we need to continue the story. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get the other 2. You know, just to be a little helpful. What the hell is that?
Time and memory.
Alright,
Frozen
we're heading right back to Augusta Tower. Those are pretty much the easier ones that you can get. But we need to go to the, what was it, 49th floor? We need to get to the 49th floor. So let's go ahead and head there now. Okay. Now we're on the 49th floor. We need to go ahead and reach the portal that's down here. Son of a bitch. Okay. And there's the portal right there. Need a wild artifact to get there. Hopefully I can find another one in between all of this, because we need two. Okie dokie. Hopefully we will reach this without any interruptions. Thank you. Alright, one wild artifact. Which will open up a new time for us.
The village of Erba is returned to how it once was. The strange distortion that threatened to swallow it is safely dispelled. But here and there, small fissures in space still remain. These fissures confound scientists. Are they a type of gate? Are they singularities in the process of giving birth to incomplete space-times? One thing is certain. Beyond them is a place that means a great deal to a certain little flying friend.
Alrighty.
Hey, Mog, where do you come from? Where's your hometown? Do you have family somewhere?
I don't know, Kubao. I've been all by myself since I can remember, Kubao.
I see. Well, do you at least know why you were in Valhalla?
That's a mystery too, Kubo. I was wandering through the void beyond and I ended up there, Kubo. It was terrible in Valhalla. It was, Kubo. Kubo. But then lightning found me and took me in. So in the end, everything worked out, Kubo.
I see. So that's your plan, huh? You go where the wind takes you. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm kind of jealous.
Kubo? I'm a Rolling Stone, Kubo.
Okay. Anyway, here. Ugh. Now, I may wind up changing my mind because of how ridiculous this is going to turn out. I'm going to actually have to leave this area to go grab a couple of wild artifacts that I know that I walked past and I missed. So, but that will come at a time. Now, you see all these yellow glowing things that I need to do. These are all puzzles. So, I'm going to go ahead and see, and there's the other gate for the other wild artifact. But we can't use it because we need to solve all the puzzles first. Which, comes at a price of annoyance, to be honest. Like I said, we only need 5 to continue on. So, I may just wind up saying, screw this. But this is definitely a good place to grind as well. So. But I'll go ahead and show off one of these puzzles. Just so you know what you're getting yourself into. And then, we'll go ahead and head back to the normal timeline, or the actual main part of the game.
What is this place? It looks, I don't know, unfinished.
It's like someone started to build something and then gave up halfway through.
You're absolutely right, Kubo. The time labyrinth is an incomplete space, Kubo.
How do you know that? Or better yet, who did you hear that from?
Did your friends back home tell you about it? Hey, Mog, are you absolutely sure you don't remember anything about your past?
Not a single thing, Kubo.
So we're running around with 2 people who don't know shit about themselves. Okay, Name that monster. Okay. You thought we wouldn't be seeing these again. This is pretty much where, in Ereba, this is where it goes down. More or less, I don't think you'll be seeing them throughout the main part of your actual playthrough, after that one mandatory time we had to do it. Alright, let me get this one over here. Anyway, yeah, you gotta be quick, because they actually start getting more and more difficult as you go on. But these aren't just the ones that we do. There's another set of puzzles that we have to do as well, if you do remember. The dropping red square ones. Name that monster. Son of a bitch. Oh well, thank you for making it easier, I guess. Can I make it all the way over there? There we go. But I mean, these are really simple. It's just the time constraints for it get more and more difficult as you go on. And it's still not over yet. This is the main reason why I'm like, oh yeah, fuck this, because I remember the amount of these that we actually wind up having to do, and I'd rather not sit here and do this for another hour. So I cannot believe I forgot. Come on, Sarah, what are you doing? Name that monster also. Okay, we resolved that anomaly. Oh. But those puzzles are really, really, really time consuming. And in all honesty, yeah, see, and it gives you fragments.
The world is the way it was before, Kippo.
But that's not really relevant to us right now. So, my best bet and suggestion for you guys is to, if you want to just get through the main story, don't worry about those. But I did give you a taste of what you're going to have to deal with in that place alone, just to get to the next part. Let me just make sure I have 5. I should have 5. So I have 5. Yeah, I have 5 out of 7. Then I don't need to worry about shit.
Time and
So let's go back. Now you can buy a couple of wild artifacts, and then 2 of them are we haven't gotten yet. One of them we haven't even been to the area in which to get it. But the rest of the wild artifacts are sprinkled around in places I've already been to, unfortunately. And then one is in a place where I haven't gone to yet. But as far as I remember, I don't think I had that many wild artifacts to begin with. I think I had like 3, and there's like 3 or 4, and I think there was 10 throughout the entirety of this playthrough. That kid is so done. That was quite a fall. That mistake never should have happened. But yeah, if I would have known that I would have needed just 5 instead of all 7.
I can't believe it. You found a Graviton core. If you don't mind, I'll just take a sliver from my research. Wow, this must have been tough to find. We'll be putting it to good use, though. Oh,
thanks to you two, we almost have all the cores we need. Did I tell you? The director is inventing a new device.
The Academy has been making progress on the development of the Paradox weapon. A very powerful weapon that feeds on time-distorting energies.
Using a paradox against itself, huh?
Exactly.
That would be pretty legit.
There's a possibility we may come up against the man who appears in the Oracle Drive recordings. The war has already begun, and we're fighting to protect the future itself.
A battle to the end against Caius.
But, Director, didn't you say you were missing a certain material?
A Chaos Crystal. It's a solidified chunk of Paradox energy, but according to the data, it doesn't exist in this time period.
Well, hey, you've still got us.
And we've got the Historia Crux.
I knew I could count on you. Once you've found the crystal, I can build you a prototype.
Okay, that right there, the Chaos Crystal, is pretty much the initiate for you can get the ultimate weapon. Now, getting the Chaos Crystal is a pain in the ass because that Chaos Crystal is in Serendipity. And Serendipity wants a lot of fucking casino coins for it. And it's ridiculous on how to get it.
I mean it.
But those are all those right there.
Sarah, did you really do it?
We had. We had collected all the ore clusters Hope needed to levitate his new cocoon. I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy and excited. But this was just the beginning. It would take a century to complete the new cocoon. And if the old cocoon were to fall before it could be finished, well...
I know we can do it.
He's right, you know. Have you seen that broken gate in the town? Well, it's all fixed and working normally.
We collected the ore crystals, so the future has changed, Kupo.
Yes, I think so. And look what I found. It was lying next to the gate.
Oh, that's convenient.
I wonder which era this unlocks.
Kupo?
Maybe it takes us to the day the cocoon collapses. The one we saw in the prophecy. The one where Caius is fighting.
Time for the final showdown?
Just about.
Let's all fight together. We'll follow you to the future by a different path. There are things there I have to protect.
Right. You mean Vanille and Fang, and the new cocoon.
Alright, now we have a new artifact, so let's head to the gate. Music sounds totally ominous. Fuck you, move! I guess I have to talk to you now, huh?
It won't be long now. Hope and his team are close to raising the new cocoon. It's hard to believe, but we really are changing history.
Noel, are you worried at all? Caius has tried to interfere before. Maybe he will again.
Remember, the Caius who caused the XIII incident was just an imposter. I wonder why the real one didn't intervene.
I hope he lets us finish here.
Maybe he will. If that's what it'll take to protect Yule, then I know he will. I remember we argued about that very thing once and wait. Did we argue? I don't remember.
Are your memories playing tricks on you again? Noel, something must have happened between you two.
Damn it. I wish I could remember. Not being able to protect Yule, and being the only one left alive on the planet. And then leaving that place and traveling to Valhalla, I should know these things.
I wish there was some way to find out. But I wonder, your memories disappearing, does it have anything to do with the future changing?
That could be a clear explanation. But now that we are done here, let's go ahead and head to the new gate. Anyway, yeah, if you get the Chaos Core, you can go ahead and get an ultimate, or the Chaos Crystal. You can get an ultimate weapon for either Sarah or Noel. You can only get one, which is fucking stupid when you think about it. But like I said, if you guys want me to do any of the extra side quests, I'm only giving you a piece of what, you know, of the certain side quests that we can do.
All clear.
Well,
Oh. Go ahead and get this. Seeing as how it's right here. There's a wild fragment here as well, but... Oh, we got the gold casino ticket. We could sell that for coins. But anyway, if you want to get the wild fragment from Chocolina, which I'm probably not going to get because I won't need it, it's way over there. Have fun. Have fun with that shit. It's way the fuck over there. Well, maybe that's not too bad of an area. No, yeah, it's over there. If I do remember correctly. But we are heading towards the gate now, so we can get out of here and continue on with the story.
No transmission issues.
But would you know it, we're actually done with episode 4. Just with that. So finding the Graviton ores isn't really too difficult. You just need to know where and when, pretty much.
I think we're getting close to some kind of final reckoning. Before we jump through this gate, we better make sure we're good and ready to fight.
I wonder what Caius is up to. Where is he?
I think we'll be okay.
Well, we still don't know if he really is against us or not. His silence makes me nervous. He's always been deadly quiet before taking action.
It's a problem.
It's like the calm before the storm. If he is in Valhalla, then he's been watching everything we've done here. And if he sees a weakness, he'll exploit it without mercy. We let our guard down, we die.
So we better not use the gate until we are definitely sure.
Exactly.
Now, this is pretty much that point of where it says, you know, are you ready? Do you think you have your levels are adequate and all that stuff? Up until this point, I think I'm okay. But if you aren't sure, go ahead and click A. If you are sure, press Y.
Let's go. We don't have anything else to do here now. If we have to fight Caius now, then so be it. I'm ready.
All right then. Let's go do it.
leaving without even a farewell?
What? No, of course not. We were going to drop by and see you before we left.
That's what we figured. Thought we'd save you the trip.
Thanks.
I hope the future turns out like this. A place where we can be happy.
Sometimes, when it looks like all hope is lost, people can turn against each other. They end up full of hate. But really, when they stop and think about it, they're making themselves sad for no reason. Director, what are you looking at me like that for? Huh?
Sorry, I was just remembering something. There was a time when I almost lost myself because I had so much hate in me. And then some friends showed me a way out.
Snow.
Right. You mean lightning and snow.
Yeah.
It all began back then. I remember, Sarah. Weren't you the first one who said you wanted to save Cocoon? It was because Snow and Lightning vowed to carry out your wishes that we all came together back then. And to this day, Vanille and Fang still keep Cocoon safe.
And maybe Lightning does too.
Yes, but the old ark is almost finished. It will fall soon. It's going to be hard for many of us to abandon our old home.
But when you raise the new ark, maybe you can help our friends as well. They won't have to bear the burden of a world anymore. And just maybe, Vanille and Fang will be released from the crystal.
That was always in the back of your mind, wasn't it, Director? If we abandon the old Cocoon, maybe you could free your friends. Or am I
Well,
It's okay. We all knew. We wanted to help anyway.
I've had the great fortune to be helped by many people over the years. Sarah and Noel, you are the ones who showed me how the future should be. You gave us all a motive. You helped us make the Academy what it has become.
Well, we got lost a lot. I don't know how many times I almost gave up.
Bullshit.
Humanity is doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. It's part of being human. But we also have the ability to build new futures.
Well, as you would say, Noel, exactly. Once preparations are complete, we plan to journey ahead 100 years. I want to be there. I want to see the raising of Cocoon with my own eyes.
I'm sure we'll meet again, Hope.
And when we do, we'll have lightning with us.
Right. So, I guess this isn't really goodbye then, is it?
For a new future.
Yep.
Kupo?
See ya.
This bitch.
Kupo? Kupo? Kupo, Kupo, Kupo,
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry. But in the new future that you wish to build, I no longer exist.
Ooh,
Goodbye.
that's set up. Oh, man. So should we continue on with the Void Beyond, or should we just call it quits here? As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here. And I will see you guys in the next sit down. Till then.